Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Banished. In the last episode we built an orchard, how do you pronounce that? With cherry trees. And we also had 4 farmers, we also built some more houses, so things were getting done. Where is our builder? Oh, you're there, okay. So things are getting done. We also bought some plums, I think. Although I personally don't like the food merchants that much, because it's not like towns where you can actually just sell some of your excess stuff to deposit something. When in towns you noticed we are racking up cash and we're just storing it. I don't know where we're storing it, but we have like 30,000 gold or something sitting around. And it's not like I have that much use for it. Also, I changed to full screen mode now, as you might have noticed. So I'm gonna see if that records properly. And if it does, I will be more than happy, because I won't have to deal with this menu here anymore. It wasn't that bad, but you notice sometimes I just it just my taskbar here, and it thought I would have clicked into the taskbar, and it would pause the game because it went out of focus. And it seems we are not doing too well on food anymore. Building those houses might have toppled our production. Or might have toppled our positive tendency regarding food, although it might just be because those people have stored a lot of stuff. I mean, look at that, I actually have a very good menu here. Some berries, some roots, some mushrooms, some chicken, some venison, meat, eggs, onion. That is one awesome breakfast, I guess, at least. I mean, gee, those people are eating good. Well, you haven't. All having pretty much the same menu, which I suppose makes sense, considering they're all probably getting their stuff in the same barn. I'm just saying that I would be happy if I had such a menu. I mean, I'm not sure how they store all that, but just look at that. Okay, those are not living as healthy, although they have plums. Those guys, I suppose you would have some trouble with your heart, although there are a lot of people say they might not eat that much. I mean, there's not like one person eating all that, but oh wow, Dorette, you are one greedy person, although she's not storing that much. But yeah, I think people eat a lot, and they okay, now I can remove those. I thought this 4 was kind of the minimum amount, but now I remember it's the total amount of workers you can have, of builders you need. The total amount of builders your buildings can use. Although I think 2 is a very low amount for that. It's not very realistic. I think you would need, especially in those, let's call them low-tech times, you would need more than 2 people to build a house. Well, I suppose one person could do it with the proper tools and a lot of rope and tackle and stuff, but it would take him a while. But then again, this is where the old realism versus fun discussion comes in. And I think they went for fun here, and I think it was the right decision. If you're making a game, you should most of the time go for the way that is more fun. If you're not making a simulator, you should definitely go for this is more fun. I mean, some games really get me wondering if the people looked at that and said, okay, well, this could be fun. Or I could see myself enjoying that, because if they do, they have a very, very strange definition of fun. Especially some of the newer releases on Steam are very, very painful to watch. And I suppose even more painful to play, so why would they make those games? But this is a game I greatly enjoy. I'm not sure if I can convey that properly, but I really have a good time. I like just watching things grow and develop, and well, even if it's very slow, I like seeing how things work out and how things do work out for us. We have a lot of stuff. We are slowly building up a supply in workers. I like how all the things are just, or how all the sprites are just varying in size. Like the small chickens here, we had that in the previous episode. See this very, very tiny chicken there? That would be a chick. It's not the yellow fluffy thing, it's just a tiny chicken. A really, really, really tiny chicken. Which I suppose is also cute, but it's not quite how a young chicken looks. I mean, it makes sense for the more mammalian things, like young sheep or young cows. Do kinda look like their adult versions in small, but it's not the same for chicken. I mean, okay, you could go along with trees. It works. But just saying, it's not necessarily the same. Also, we have, oh my goodness, we finally have hit the limit again, which means that now we can actually store up some wool. Where do we have that? We don't have any wool in store right now, although I suppose you are carrying some. Come here. Inventory. No, you have. Why do you have stones? Where do you get that from? I better not ask. Alright, from here. You did take a really strange path, though. Okay. 5 workers. 5 laborers. This is amazing, because it means I can build another thing and I don't know what to build. I'm not going to buy a corn field, because I have to cycle through at least 2 crops in order to make a field worthwhile. Otherwise, I think I will increase the probability of having a disease exponentially each year, so I don't think you will hit 10 years without a disease if you just don't cycle the crops. And that doesn't seem like a smart idea to me. I would prefer not to miss out on anything because I didn't cycle. But I'm happy to see that we are now in a spot where we can do things. And I can just slap them onto those pastures here. This one has been full for the entire year, right? Okay, let's try this. I mean, I don't need 6 laborers, so I'll go with this, and I'll go with this, and I'll go with... did I put 2 in here? Yes. I'll go with this, so we'll go up to 12 herdsmen once we get to that point. I don't know if that actually increases production, we'll see. But I do like the idea of having everything stocked to the maximum, because it won't get any better than that. And if we're actually wasting productivity here, why not? By now we can afford it, and I do like the idea of having everything just fully stocked and staffed. Oh wow, look at that. We're actually full on that, and we have a merchant. Let's see what he has to sell. We have steel tools. Well, I suppose we can get that. We need 160 units. We can't sell herbs, which is a shame. If we sell 40 of that... Yes, sometimes I do know my math. Let's just trade that. And dismiss. I suppose I could have ordered something, but I didn't want to. So I should have ordered something. And we can't store more than that. Or we almost have our stores filled, which is pretty awesome. I'm happy to see that. Oh wow, I didn't know coal goes in here as well. Will it make one big pile if I have a lot of that? Interesting to know. Also, it doesn't mention coal here, so I thought it went in here. But it doesn't, it goes in here. I will keep that in mind. We are almost full. And I think this is a luxury problem. You have so much stuff you don't know where to put it. I mean, how often do you have that? It's not a problem I have very often. We're also making good progress with filling this barn. I suppose I should have more barns at some point. The trees seem to be going well, so I'm not sure when we can harvest from those. There's still plenty of students left here, and still plenty of capacity left, so shouldn't worry about that. I'm actually not sure what to build now. Suppose I could place another gatherer here. I can't go up here, so I won't. Those are places that can only have one worker. You can see I don't have any increasement thing there. The church as well. This doesn't need a work at all, although I would suppose there is a lot of stuff to write down and to make graphs with, or are people just doing that in their spare time? Like, is that the one free time activity we can have here? You can go to the town hall and do statistics. Like, draw those graphs and take stock and all that. Most certainly an interesting choice. I mean, don't get me wrong there. But yeah, it's weird to say the least. I'm always worried about my countdown. I don't know why. I think I checked it for the third time this episode, but I just checked it again. Okay, I have no idea what to build next. Oh, we have a bunch of people dying on us. How old is our teacher? You are 50, so you should still be able to go for a while. I almost clicked this, which would have closed this school, probably much to the enjoyment of local children. I wish it wouldn't constantly remind me of that. Can I actually build another stockpile? That is here, and I'm not sure I can. I can, but I don't want. I will build a market somewhere over here, I guess. So let's actually... Well, let's look at this. Do I want to build something here? I mean, it's a large space, so I guess I could. Let's do that. Let's actually carve out some more resources here. All of this has to go. And all of this has to go as well. So this will keep our people busy for a bit, although they currently can't put the stuff anywhere. I want a road to be built from here to... Okay, don't build a road. I don't know if I wanted to go around here and like save this space or not. It's really a tough decision. Oh, the decision. The decision. 99% full. That kinda sucks. Yeah, I suppose I will keep buying my coal because this won't last me for very long. How many steel tools do we have? We have 73 iron tools and 42 steel tools. I don't know if you get more than one steel tool out of a coal or not, or if it's like one per unit. I suppose it's one per unit, so I ended up buying a lot of coal. I didn't know how much I bought. Can't go back right now, obviously. I think I might just store some less firewood, although it's really difficult to tell, because I know I like selling firewood. So I guess I'll go up to 700 here, which will at least briefly free up some space. The trading depot has a large stock, as you see here. We can put a lot of stuff in here, and I think I've only filled it once or twice when I was really just using it to take in some additional food. I mean, I could sell some of the more valuable food, like beef or venison. I can actually do that. I'm gonna place some... I'm not gonna place some venison in here. I will do it once my barn's actually full. Because then there is still a lot of stuff to go around and to store. This stuff won't sell for much, so berries, onions, roots, everything you get from the forest isn't that expensive. So it's not selling that well. It will only give us one bartering unit. So it's hardly worth it, but venison is 3, meat is 3 in general it seems. So that is more worthwhile, because if I had like 200 of the venison in here... Actually, let's screw it, I'll do it. I will put in 300 venison. And this will free some space, and it will also give me something to trade. Which is, I suppose, certainly an advantage. Okay. Yeah, this is still a bit concerning, but nothing too bad. We'll have that filled in no time. Anyway, I'm gonna break off the episode here, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!